We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. The Cubbies have rattled off 16 straight wins. Will they make it 17? Find out next. Lucas Sims will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. Hit the other way out toward right field. Aquino has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Matty, this offense really needs some improvement from Kyle Schwarber. He had almost 100 runs batted in a year ago, so I think maybe he's putting some pressure on himself to repeat that kind of production, and it's just not happening. Sometimes you just have to go back to basics and focus on having quality ABs.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, this guy's got the home run and runs batted in thing figured out for the Triple Crown, but he's not in the top 5 in the batting average, and if he wants to win the Triple Crown, so he's going to have to make up a lot of ground.
The 0-1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Bryant, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Bryant blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
That's why you have to close the door when you can. They had 2 outs, but the 3-hole hitter rips a single, bringing the cleanup man to the plate, and he does what he's paid to do, cash in an RBI opportunity with a well-hit double.
So digging in now, Wilson Contreras. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
You know, D-Roll, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. Into the upper deck and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 43 on the year for him, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff: don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. First at bat for him here, and he enters play 7th in the National League in round trippers.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Hit well again down the right field line, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's 3-0 Chicago. Kyle Hendricks, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88-91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks: inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The count now at 2-1. Here it comes. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
To the plate now, Jesse Winker. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
you always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
Nick Castellanos now,
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail it here 3-0. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Kipnis brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Castellanos is there, and he has it for the out. Standing in, Kyle Hendricks. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. India is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Eugenio Suarez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Line, that's a base hit.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen short.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hendricks has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
The 0-2 home, and he struck him out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Stepping in now, Aristides Aquino, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The numbers coming in, he's at 255, 17 home runs, 57 runs batted in. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball, 1-1.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Runners on first with 1 down. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Got him to go down swinging there. Aristides Aquino goes down for the second out in the bottom half. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. 2 out with the man at first.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
1 left for. Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First offering on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Aquino is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Stepping up to the plate, Jason Hayward. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a high chopper over to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the third base.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the 3rd, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
No 1, no strike.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. 1 shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Winker will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-0 Chicago.
Welcome back as the Reds look to get the offense going in the 3rd, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts, so that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Reds.
Here comes the first
shortstop,
pitch.
Jonathan.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
The pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
And there's one down now. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So here's the Reds pitcher, Lucas Sims. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. One out, nobody on. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
The first baseman.
Now at the plate, Joey Votto. First time up, he went down looking. The pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
What a well-executed sinker right there. There's really nothing you can do with that pitch. You're either burying it into the ground or fouling it off your shin.
The 0-2 once more. 2 out, nobody on. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They trail here 4-0. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit to third. Reined in. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. One and one to Schwarber. 4 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Now to the plate, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Happ with a swing, and he connects. Sends this one to deep right field. And that one reaches the power stacks. What a shot. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Jason Kipnis stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 5 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefty's begun to heat up down there. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Reds nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and there are 2 away now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point. Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Wade Miley will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 22.
Into the box now, Kyle Hendricks. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Leading off for the Cubs.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Kyle Hendricks.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. The pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. There's the look of the final line for the Reds starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 2-0 now. 2-0 pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Fouled off. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they hold a 5-0 lead. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Bouncer to the left side. Baez has it. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he's sitting in 2nd place in the National League in that department. 0-1 the count. The pitch. Aquino drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
At the plate now, Tucker Barnhart.
He swings and grounds it to short.
There's Baez. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Too tough.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Number 44.
And a two-seam fastball there, but this is chopped fouled at the plate for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo, and he keeps it up. 53 now on the year as this lead swells to 7-0. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fastball just missed above the zone. On, he pops it up, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. Strike one to start the at-bat. Oh and 1, here it comes. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Two and two. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Way late on the fastball for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Jason Kipnis.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
No hits to this point. Now the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Cubs 7 and the Reds nothing. Now at the plate, Jonathan India will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First offering on its way.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Mark Payton will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Again, he sends it out of play. And this will be fouled away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Stepping in, Joey Votto. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings, the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Thank you, Heidi. Raisel Iglesias comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Here's Javier Baez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Jason Hayward. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. On to second goes Hayward. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kris Bryant.
Here's Kris Bryant now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. A ball and a strike.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Striding into the box, Jesse Winker. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
There's a chopper foul off to the left as the count moves to 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And he fouls this one off. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. And it's 1-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rizzo. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-World, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball, and it gets by him. A swinging strike. Line toward the gap in left center. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Kyle Schwarber.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. Chopper foul. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Has a look. Now the pitch. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Drilled to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Stepping in now, Ian Happ, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Happ brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. A 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Up high. 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
The 3-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Jason Kipnis. No balls and 1 strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hard hit ball to second. Moustakas has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Cubs strand a couple, and they hold a 7-0 lead. So coming to the plate, Mike Moustakas. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And he falls behind 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Digging in, Aristides Aquino, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Baez fields it cleanly, and that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Tucker Barnhart. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Michael Lorenzen is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Phillip Ervin will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Fouled away.
Number 6, Phillip Ervin.
And he fouls this one off. Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
So now to the plate, Javier Baez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
Get down, 1-1.
Fouled away. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Votto has got it, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Cubbies are in front 7-0. Striding in once again, Jonathan India starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
To 1-2 now. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Bryant's got it. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 5 homers, and 19 driven in. From the stretch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Ready with the 0-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Schwarber comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Joey Votto. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard back up the middle. Bare-handed for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Chicago Cubs, with their 97th win, tops in the division. Kyle Hendricks records win number 16 on the season and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. Lucas Sims was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Looking first at the NL Central, Kyle Hendricks struck out 15 overall with the win as the Cubs got past the Reds 7-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Milwaukee Brewers totaled 11 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 3-2. The Cardinals brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they sank the visiting Buccos 13-4. The Oakland Athletics combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 1-0. The New York Mets held their opponent to just 2 hits as they took down the visiting Braves 2-0. The Arizona Diamondbacks hit 3 long balls as they bested the visiting Rockies 13-3. They now have 6 straight victories. The Los Angeles Dodgers launched 3 home runs as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 5-2. The Rays snapped their 5-game losing streak as they blew out the Jays 9-3. The Red Sox knocked out 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 7-1. Andrew Heaney got the win, putting him at double digits this season with 10 as the Angels downed the White Sox 6-3. The San Diego Padres amassed 14 hits in the game as they pounded the Indians 7-0. It was their 5th straight victory. The Baltimore Orioles racked up 11 hits as a team as they bested the Tigers in extra innings 5-4. The New York Yankees went deep 4 times as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 4-2. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Houston Astros allowed only 5 hits in the game as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 6-2. The Philadelphia Phillies allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 3-1. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.